But there was never a time where I felt as if I was burning out. I'll use this moment to say this, that if a person falls in love with Hashem, it's much easier to do what you're commanded to do. If a person's loved one, their mother, their father, whatever, tells them to do something, it's much easier than a stranger. I always use the example, no offense to anybody who may be a practicing dentist. I have to say that now. I haven't said this in a room full of dentists sometimes. But when you go to the dentist, you think twice about opening your mouth if they tell you they don't have a good rap. They usually, you leave out of there not feeling the way you felt when you walked in there, whatever the case is. If your mother asks you to open your mouth, you open your mouth in a second because you trust your mother, right? So it isn't until a person has trust and love. And this is why I say that this goes alone. It's very, very hard for a person to stay the course. But we don't hear how much it is that we need to be involved. We need to love. We need to know whose Torah we're learning, right? That's the most important. That's what's going to keep the person. If I know whose Torah I'm learning, but if I only know about Hashem, but I don't know Hashem, right? It's going to be very hard to do what's required of me long term. I may be able to do it for a little bit, but long term it's going to be very hard. So if a person finds himself willing and able to fall in love with Hashem, it's going to be much easier to do the mitzvahs.